Welcome to this edition of Artist Talk. We're joined today with our guest, Trey Wright, the spokesman of Squat. Welcome to the show, Trey.
Thanks for having us.
All right, we caught your set earlier, and you guys covered a ton of genres. How many years have you been together as a band, and how have you brought all of this in to create what is your unique sound?
Well, let's see, we formed in 1994, so we've been together a little over 13 years, and we all brought a wide range of music to the table. I was probably the most traditional in terms of jazz. Our bass player, Carl, is really into salsa music. Our piano player is anything from Ozzy Osbourne to country music, and our drummer's really into drum and bass. So the idea is we have all these different places we come from, and jazz is sort of what holds us together, but we can kind of branch out into all our different interests within, sort of the jazz framework.
Now, each of you have some interesting side projects. Could you tell us a little bit about those?
Sure. Carl, our bass player, leads a group called Grogus, which is a roughly 10-piece size salsa orchestra that I play with sometimes, as do the rest of the guys. Our piano player, Tommy, has a experimental rock project called Faustfield, which is his middle name. And then I have a group that's sort of very moody, almost soundtrack jazz called just the Trey Wright Trio.
Now, you guys are playing June 1st?
The trio is, yes, we're playing June 1st at the 5 spot at 10 p.m. Little 5.
Little 5 points. And now you've also got a gig coming up with Squat, and where's that going to be?
Mm-hmm. We're going to play at Churchill Grounds, which is attached to the Fox off Peachtree Street. And that is the last weekend in June, which is 28th and 29th, maybe?
For all that information, you can check out our site or you can check out their site and make sure you catch them live. In the background, you're hearing the Future of Jazz stage, and this is a competition that you won a few years ago. When did you win that?
2 years ago, maybe. And really, we were the runner-up for the whole year, but we won one segment of it. It was a little confusing to me. I don't know what we won.
Yeah, but you guys ended up getting to play a couple gigs on the Future Stage Jazz. And how have you found the crowds, and how has playing here helped your getting known around the city?
Man, it's such a great experience. We first played here in 2000, I believe, and we were on the main stage, which was great. We were right in front of Tuck and Patty and Herbie Hancock, so it was just, I think they estimated the crowd to be close to like 70,000 when we played. So that was really an experience. That really helped us a lot in Atlanta, and also playing the side stage the past 2 years has really been an event as well.
Well, that's something to note, too, because what you're going to hear at the Future Jazz side stage is as good as anything that you're going to get on the main stage. And the fact that you guys were on the main stage and you're back here playing now, it really doesn't matter where you're playing as long as you're playing and people are hearing the music.
Exactly. That's all it needs for us to have a good time.
So today, what was the crowd like for you today?
Smoky. we have
the forest fires going on today, and we braved all of that, and you guys dedicated a song to the folks that are going through all that down there. Was that an original composition or just a dedication?
It was original composition, but it was on our album Recycled. But I mean, for us, we were just thankful that people came out. I was a little worried on the way down here when I saw the smoke. I was like, well, hope somebody comes.
Yeah. Now, how many albums have you produced in the past couple of years, and where can we find them?
This most recent, which is just self-titled, is our 6th. 4 of them are out of print at this point. So we have Recycled, which came out in 2004, and then this most recent one. And then I have a CD out as well. And they're all at our website, squatme.com. You can find links from there to purchase them.
And you've developed a management company too, so what are you doing for that?
Well, that started in the early days of Squat, and that handles Squat, it handles the trio, it handles our wedding band, it handles some Grogus stuff, and also various sort of jazz gigs around the town and really around the state.
And how have you been received in Atlanta? Because you were originally up from Athens, and then you came down here, so how you've been able to make a go of being pro musicians and doing full-time gigs?
Right. Well, yeah, it's funny. We started out in Athens, but these days, I mean, we're really more of an Atlanta band, just because 3 of us live here now. It's just Atlanta is kind of our home now.
And where are some of the most memorable gigs that you played? What are the venues that you really feel at home and you just get a really good vibe?
Sure. Well, definitely this festival every year. Churchill Grounds, Red Light Cafe, Smithsville Bar is fun. So, go ahead and play a rock room. There's a great room in Athens called the Melting Point that we really, really enjoy playing.
And if you had to give somebody there in town for one night, where's the one place that you could hit where you're really going to get an experience of what's going on in Atlanta jazz?
At least for Atlanta jazz, definitely Churchill Grounds. I mean, there really isn't any other place like it that is having quality music, 7 nights a week. Everybody that plays there is excellent, the best of the best.
All right, well, everybody's got busy schedules today. There's a lot going on. Thank you, Trey, for taking time to talk to us.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
And for all the information on Squat, which is a band you must check out their link. We can get them on bestofatlantaconcerts.com or squatme.com. Have a great afternoon. Enjoy the jazz, and we'll catch up with you next time.
Thanks.
All right.